Hello, guys. How are you? Welcome to another episode of the Milapol Tech Test. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the how to increase the website visitors to your website. A lot of us website developers or companies out there, we create a website, but then people are just coming in and just bouncing, right? So what we're planning to do here is that we wanted to provide a way for companies and website content creators or whatever the case may be for your system and provide an AI to actually have an interactive session with the visitor. So let's say, for example, you are doing you have a travel agency, right? Website. And when people come into your site, they will just typically see, okay, this is what the person has on the website. It's a flat brochure about where the locations are, where people are going, recommended travel destination and all that stuff. Maybe some costing or something. Just providing people with a way for them to get to know your uh, services, like which destination that people would go to. Now, see, here's the thing: with our system, with our AI chatbot, it has a trivia AI on it, and as well as a customer service bot. Now, the thing is that what happens is that when people come in and look at your site, they see the brochure, the flat brochure as a website, and then they see this little piece of um, chat bot at the lower right hand side of the screen, and then they click on it. Depending on the AI that you want us to train the AI, it would either come up with a trivia at the beginning and say, "Hey, thank you for coming to our website, XYZ travel agency or something." And then, did you know that if your travel destination is, let's say, Mexico or Europe, you can say, "Did you know about XYZ about Europe?" That's what we do here at ABC, or the name of the company. So it would literally spark immediately, what are the things that they could do at your destination. So right off the bat, it literally just welcomes the online visitors and say, "Hey, welcome." So that's the whole point of having this AI chatbot on our AI chatbot at millipole.com. It's because that you actually see and feel like you're talking to someone. That's the whole point of this AI chatbot. We want to be able to have a welcoming conversation with the person. And the beauty is that our AI chatbot is multilingual. Whatever language that they're coming from, they just type whatever language that they want to search about the, uh, with the chatbot, and the chatbot would respond immediately in the language that they're speaking with. So that's what we have here. Oh, by the way, my name is John Hanna. I'm with Millapole.com. If you see this hat, cdtv.net, we are currently selling this domain name, cdtv.net. It's up for grabs. You just go online, cdtv.net, and you're going to see it's our the people that's going to be selling this one for us is After Nick. So again, go online, check it out, cdtv.net. If it helps your brand, if it helps you with the domain name, then yeah, you can contact them and discuss the how to proceed from there. So go online, cdtv.net. We're selling this domain, and actually going back to Millipole, what Millipole does is uh, we provide AI solutions for companies. So you could be a small business, a medium-sized business, or an enterprise. We have designed our systems to be able to adapt to whatever setup that you have. You can be a solo entrepreneur, or you could be running a 10,000 uh, employee or 100,000 employees worldwide. We have that capacity. And that's the thing. It's what we provide here. I've been in the industry for almost 4 decades now with IT and AI and automation and process improvement. So we can help that as well. So if you need consulting work, whether you're a small business, a sole entrepreneur, or a big business, we can help you try to optimize your process and make it a little bit better to have it generate, double your revenue after 6 months or 1 year. So it all depends on how much you want to build and grow your business. So I'm available for consulting as well. So if you need information, just go to milapol.com and check it out. But what we're actually selling, our main bread and butter is the AI chatbot. The thing right now with the AI chatbots is we wanted to provide you guys with a sense of having a system that'll be on your website and it's going to be there 24/7. And like I said, we will train it for you and have it up and running and provide you guys with 24/7, like an AI person that can actually communicate with the user. And none of those IVR style menu where they would actually see press one for this, press two for that. We don't do that. We just have a conversation. So the system would say, which one do you want to pick? You want to pick, here are the options. Number one, your option number one, number two, number three. But you can actually just say, you know, the 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 option one yourself and actually tell the system that okay, this is what we're gonna have. It's a conversational. That's the one that we have here, AI trivia. So that's what we have on milapol.com. And the thing with the milapol.com is that we're able to provide uh, convenience and multilingual trivia, AI chatbot. So, and also what we have here is that we also have the Labor Day sale as well. So you'll never see this price again. This is so low that it's totally so ridiculously low, and it's a lifetime deal. And you just go online, go to milapol.com, and you can see how much it costs. Um, but the thing is that this is just for the Labor Day sale. After the Labor Day, okay, we're gonna have a different pricing for that because we're adjusting our prices to fit the market need. So you're not just gonna get one chatbot. You're gonna get a trivia chatbot and a customer service chatbot. So we train the customer service chatbot for you, so you don't have literally have to don't do anything. What you do is that you implement this simple JavaScript code that we will email you once you go with the process of paying the service. We're going to send you an email and provide you with a snippet of code. It's a JavaScript code that you can literally paste onto your HTML at before the end of the slash body tag of the HTML. Or you can have somebody do it for you, or maybe you can have us do it for you. So as a service that there's it's an optional service, but that's the thing that we have here. We wanted to provide a system for everybody to get to know what it is that you guys are providing. It's not just going to be a flat brochure. And again, that's a limited time offer. This is a this is a lifetime deal, and with the lifetime deal, you pay once and there's no more monthly fees. That's the beauty, right? So that's the beauty of this thing. So that's what we have at milapol.com. And the thing is that so earlier we talked about the sample for a travel website, right? So let's say, for example, you have, I don't know, a dental clinic, right? So the beauty of our solution is that we are industry agnostic, meaning you could be whatever industry that you have, we can customize an AI chatbot for you. So like earlier, we were talking about how we can enhance the travel agencies or tour operator website by adding a multilingual conversational trivia chatbot as well as a customer service bot to answer queries to get people ready to make a decision to book an appointment for you know getting the travel itinerary for you, with the person already. So now we're going to be talking about, say, a dental clinic, right? So when people come into a dental clinic website, they're going to see again a flat brochure, nothing's happening there. And then they're going to see this little icon on the lower right hand side, which everybody knows it's a universal icon that, excuse me, that that tells people, okay, there's a chatbot right here in the lower right hand side. So with that chatbot, when they click on it, it's going to come up with, hello, welcome to ABC Dental Company or whatever, right? Whatever your company name may be. And then they would say, did you know that brushing your teeth 3 times a day is good for you, or some other trivia about your dental hygiene or something like that? And I would say, how can I help you? And then you can ask whatever you want with the chatbot as long as it's related to the dental industry or the dental clinic itself. So as a customer service, people that actually call in, right? When they call into the number, they would say, "Oh, where are you guys located? Or where are you guys? Or what time is your office, or something like that." Or so many other FAQs, right? When you come into the site, you actually read those FAQs. If there's like several FAQs there, and just looking for that one bit of information. But see, with our AI chatbot, they just have to type it in. What are your office hours? And as if they're talking to a receptionist, right? To a phone operator. So what's going to happen is that when the person gets the response back, it's easy, right? There's no burden for them to actually look for around the website and look for things. That's the whole reason why we have this AI trivia and customer service bot. And the beautiful thing, like I said, it's lifetime deal. You only pay once and there's no monthly fees. And go to milapol.com to check out the latest prices on the lifetime deal. It's an amazing deal. So hurry, because the Labor Day sale is only going to be until the Labor Day, at the end of the Labor Day itself. So the next day, it's going to have a different price. You're not going to see this price again. So when you get a chance, type it in now. While you're watching this video, type it in now. Also, when you're watching this video, I wanted to see where you guys are coming from. So tell me, like, where you're viewing the video from. So just want to know where people are. And also, if you want to promote your business, you can do so on the comment section. You just type it in your business, like a one line or two about what you provide, so that way we can get more customers to you guys, or more visitors to you guys, or more awareness for you guys. So just hit the comment section. Oh, as well as like and subscribe. We need more subscribers. We need more likes to get the YouTube system to get to raise our awareness of this AI trivia chatbot and customer service chatbot in one. So you get two bots in one at the price of a lifetime deal. Right? And the monthly, forget about it. The monthly is so low and affordable that anybody can start their own uh, anybody can just implement our chatbot to their website. It's so easy to implement. Like I said, all you got to do is provide us with your FAQs, what your company is, so that way we can train the AI, and we will test it as well before we go live with your AI. And then once we're comfortable with it, we're going to send you a sampler of the AI. You can just test it, whatever you want to do with it. And then if you're happy with it, you're just going to go live with it. So that's the thing. We offer something that is unique, something that's affordable with a very, very small investment of that lifetime deal. And it's no monthly. Like I said, it's no monthly. That's a beautiful thing. And it's gonna return so much more than this amount of the lifetime deal investment that you're gonna be putting in there. So that's what we have. We want to be able to provide something easy. If you don't know how to code, don't worry about it. We can also have we offer an optional way for us to actually get this thing set up for you if you need help. Otherwise, you can just contact your local IT provider, the one who's working on your website, um, to get this up and running for you. But it is so nice and easy, and you'll be amazed at the results that you're gonna get. Because not only people are not gonna bounce more, because they're gonna see that there's an AI on, there's a chatbot feature. They can talk to the chatbot and discuss different items about the system. So that's a beautiful thing. And if you see this one now, again, you see this. This is cdtv.net. We're actually selling the domain name cdtv.net. So go to cdtv.net. You're going to see the after Nick, which is our operator to sell our domain name, the cdtv.net. So go there, you can talk to them and discuss, how what are the next step in acquiring cdtv.net. All right. So that's what we have. Now going back to the dental clinic, that's how it is. Like, what do I need? Or which insurance are you working with? Which insurance do I accept? You know. So those are the things. Can I bring my little daughter, my my child, or my son to the clinic? Are you comfortable with kids at this age range? That kind of stuff. So those are the things that we can provide the website visitor about the dental clinic. So that's just one. So that's just another example of how to use the system. Another one. So let's say, for example, you have a coffee shop, right? I love coffee shop, especially in the afternoon, relaxing. You go in there, you buy your coffee, maybe get a cake, a slice of cake as well to go with it. Just relax and watch people go by. In New York City, that's what I do. I just literally spend the afternoon sitting, relaxing with a cup of coffee, and and a piece of pie. Like a cake, a pie or a cake. So depending on what they have. So for a bakery or a coffee shop, you can have this AI trivia and customer service bot on your website, and they would actually answer questions about, you know, uh, what kind of ingredients do you have? Because, like I said, when people come into the website, they're not gonna see any interactivity. It's a flat website. It's a flat brochure. But with the AI, with the little um, icon on the lower right hand side of the website, you're gonna see how people are gonna say, okay, well, this person has a chatbot here, and then when they click on the chatbot, it's an interactive chatbot. It's gonna say, hello, welcome to, for this one, for this example, we've been discussing all the different examples that we have throughout the episode here, and they're gonna say, welcome to ABC Bakery or ABC coffee shop or something like that, right? And then they're gonna say, how can I help you? So the user would say, well, do you have soy milk or whatever kind of thing that the people are going to be asking for? Say, what kind of ingredients do you have, or where do you get your coffee beans, or something like that? So something fun and trivia, to get the visitors coming in, and then you can talk about. Um, the customer might be asking, like, what time do you open in the mornings, or what time are you open on Sundays or Saturdays, that kind of stuff. So those are the things that the customer service bot is going to answer, the frequently asked questions that you guys have for your coffee shop or your bakery. So there's a lot of ways to use the AI trivia chatbot. And then once you have all of these things set up, like I said, you will have a 24/7 pre-sales agent working on your website. So they're trying to get the people to get to know more about how coffee are made, or where you're getting your, the how the cakes are made as well, that kind of stuff. So you give them that trivia, and you know what's going to happen? They're going to keep coming back to your bakery, you know, or the earlier examples that I was discussing was to your travel agent, to your dental clinic, because you provide something within your industry. So I'm sure we have, as you know already, we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, we have Meta, all this many AI chatbots out there. But they're more on a generalized system. And then you got to put in the prompt yourself and try to figure out which prompt works better. We've already trained the AI chatbot to focus on your industry alone. So if your travel agency or tour operator uses our bot, we can actually train the bot to just focus on travel related questions and travel related trivia. If you're a dental clinic, we can train the bot to be um, anything that deals around with dental, and that's putting in a crown painful or something like that, something related to the dental industry. And then you're gonna have on the bakery side, in the bakery example that we have, how are cake made, or how many hours does it take to bake a cake or something like that. So add those little tidbits of information, something trivia, something that people are going to walk away with information, something that they didn't know before. Now they know because of the trivia AI chatbot and the customer service chatbot. It's a win-win situation. You get two AIs, not just one, two AIs. You got a trivia AI uh, chatbot, and then you have the customer service bot. Right? Well, actually, you're gonna get like somewhat of a three chatbot because you have a pre-sales agent. They're gonna try to sell your products and services as well. So that's the thing with this chatbot. It's not just gonna tell them about your product and services. Your system is gonna say, "Well, tell me about cappuccino," right? With the baker example that we're on right now. So when the user says, "Tell me about cappuccino," or something like that, and then we can train the AI would reply something like, "Oh, cappuccinos are made with this exquisite aroma. The beauty of when you sip your first sip of a cappuccino, it's really amazing. That kind of stuff." And then actually, we have it right now. You can just walk into the shop, to the coffee shop, to the store, and just enjoy your relaxing cup of cappuccino. So that's the kind of stuff that we train the AI for. So we're telling them about a product or a service, and then we're going to tell them that, yeah, we have this thing ready to go right now. If you come to the store or if you order now, you're going to get it and you're going to enjoy it, right? So that's the thing. So that's what we have here. You're going to get all of this Trivia AI chatbot and the customer service chatbot. It's a beautiful thing. And lifetime deal, it's another beautiful thing. It's a small investment for a lifetime use, no monthly fee. So that's the thing. Go online, go to millapol.com, and you're going to see how much it is. Um, like I said, we have this ongoing Labor Day sale, which is happening now until Labor Day. Grab the price, go get, go get it. Make a decision to get the AI chatbot that we have, and then once you pay, we're gonna have somebody to call you up and follow up with you and work with you and get this AI working for you, for your industry, and getting you guys to work with the FAQs that you're going to be providing us and more information about your business. What are your objectives? What are your goals? We need to train that into the chatbot. And like I said, you don't have to do anything. We do all the training ourselves for you. All you got to do is once we're done, you're okay with the testing, we're going to send you the final the code, and then you can run it on your website. So that's the thing. It's a beautiful thing, guys. I'm telling you, it's an amazing, amazing thing. Don't be a flat brochure website. Have a chatbot on your website. Right? That's a new thing. It's where everybody's heading to. More and more websites are literally just waking up and saying, "Oh, wait a minute! I need to have a chatbot." But see, the difference about the other chatbots is that it's a flat chatbot as well. It has press one for sales, press two for FAQs, press three for billing information. We don't do that. It's a conversational AI chatbot, and it's a multilingual AI chatbot, right? So whatever your business is, it can expand your sales exponentially when you have a multilingual system as well. It can speak Spanish. It can speak Japanese. It can speak Korean. It can speak um, uh, French. It can speak German. It can speak a whole host of other languages out there. So that's a beautiful thing about this AI. Like I said, it's a lifetime deal right now. I really want you guys to check out millapol.com, all right, and see what the capacity of the AI chatbot. We also have currently on our website as well. When you go to millapol.com, you can actually see a business AI assistant. Our chatbot is trained to help you come up with whatever email that you want for your business, like an email draft to see what's going on your email. You can have a sounding board. You have an idea. Say, for example, you have an idea, right? When you go to millapol.com, you click on the chat button on the lower right hand side of the screen, and then you can see what's going on there because when you click it, it's going to say, "Hi, welcome to millapol.com. This is what we do, yada, yada, yada." And then uh, it's going to say, "How can I help you?" And then you can just ask, "Hey, I need help with this business idea that I'm trying to form. Maybe you can use it as a sounding board and system might tell, because it's conversational, so it could be you're gonna get a different response from our response, and then the next person gonna get a different response as well. So that's what we have here. It's like talking to a person. No, you can discuss all the different things about the system, right? And then you're gonna say, "Well, I have this idea. Maybe it's gonna work." So the AI will be talking back to you, and they, well, what it is, and then how do you plan to do it? And then the AI will say, "Okay, here's my recommendation, or here's what we can do. You can actually do it this way." It's all up to you. Again, AI can also make mistakes. They are prone to mistakes. So when you get a reply back from the AI, you just want to be able to uh, analyze whether or not the advice is sound or not sound. So you got to use your own thing now. You got to use your own analytics and see what's going on, right? So that's the thing. You need to identify when the AI comes in with a response, or any AI are prone to make mistakes. Even ChatGPT makes mistakes. They actually have this disclaimer that they do make mistakes. So Gemini also has a disclaimer at the bottom. Everybody has a disclaimer saying, because this is an AI, this is a brand new technology, nothing is perfect. So you gotta be able to discern which is a good information and which is a bad information. All right, the AI is just there. It's a sounding board. It's like you're talking to it. You're providing the data that you want with it in order to come up with a solution or suggestion. But you still have the final decision. You're the one that's gonna make the decision, not the AI, because you're the one that's implementing it. All right. So that's the thing. That's the beauty of the system. What my response from my AI question will be different from your response when you have a question as well. So go online, go to millipol.com, our website, right? And once you have it there, once you go there, you're going to see all the different chatbots that we have. And then, like I said, we can implement the chatbot that we're promoting right now, which is the trivia chatbot with customer service bot. So once you have those two bots running on your website, you're gonna see the big difference, right? And the thing is that when you talk about this chatbot on your website, you need to notify them that it's interactive. You can discuss whatever uh, information that you want about our service or product or services. This is for your website, right? So earlier we covered the travel agencies example with the tour operators as well. Then we discussed the dental example, and then we discussed the bakery example. So those are the different kinds of system, and the AI is um, industry agnostic. So you tell us what industry you're in, and we will design the AI. We will train the AI for you. Right? So it's not like one of those things that no code system where, yeah, it's no code, but you have to learn how to use the system, and it's not always perfect at the same time. Just like us, when we create our AI for you, it's not perfect the first time around. We have to train it. We have to test it. We have to put in several hours. So a lot of these no code systems out there are saying, okay, here you go, just type in your prompt and that's it. It's done. But the reality is that you gotta take the prompt, copy that over to your system, and have it up and running in your system. And not only that, you need to learn how to use the no code system, which is gonna take several hours, several weeks, to get comfortable with. But it's in the advertisement they will say, "Oh, it's so easy," and all that stuff. I mean, if it's not easy, then there shouldn't be any more uh, editing on the system. We're getting there. We are definitely going to get there. But for now, the reality is that no code systems are only good when you've actually learned how to use it. Now, as a business owner, entrepreneur yourself, or the manager, would you have time to learn how to use this thing? No. Well, it all depends. Maybe you do have the time. But on our system, we do it for you. Okay. We just present the AI bot for you before we implement it to your website, or before you implement it to your website. So we test it out. We test all the different scenarios, that kind of questions. And we will continue to monitor your chatbot. Even after you pay just the lifetime deal, we'll continue to monitor the chatbot and make sure that the chatbot is working for your website, because we want you to be happy and we want you to tell us and say, we were able to increase our user um, uh, interactivity within our website. Our bounce rate is lower now as opposed to before. We're getting like a 99% bounce rate, but with your AI system, we're able to bring it down to like maybe 5-10% bounce rate, or we can eliminate the bounce rate, right? So that's the whole reason for this thing. We're not just, when you buy our system for the lifetime deal, you only pay a small investment and you get to use this thing monthly with no fees. It's a beautiful thing. And it's, here's the other thing, we are having this um, Labor Day sale where you're actually paying so amazing price. So go to millipole.com. You can see the price there. And that price, you'll never see that again, because this is just for the Labor Day sale. It's a special occasion Labor Day sale. So it's going to have a different price for the lifetime deal, because there's a lot of costs running on the AI system. I mean, we're hosted on AWS system. We're paying that cost, right? So that's what you have with the using the lifetime deal. Now, the other thing is that the reason why the cost is so low, because we have a little uh, tag on the chatbot that says powered by milapol.com. That's all we want in exchange for the low cost. We will support all the training of the website, of the AI for you, and then uh, we, like I said, you're gonna get not just one chatbot. You're gonna get two chatbots. One is a trivia chatbot within your industry that your business is on, and the second chatbot would be the customer service bot, where we provide answers to your frequently asked questions. So that's what we have here at this low price. It's like an amazing price. Go to milopol.com and you're gonna see the price there. Right? Since it's easy to implement. Now, let's look at another example. So earlier we talked about examples for the travel and tour operator website. We talked about the example for the dental website, and then we talked about the example for a coffee shop or a bakery. What else can we talk about? There's another um, thing that we can talk about. Oh yeah, here we go. Maybe you have a car dealership or an auto repair shop, right? So what happens is that when people go to a car dealership, they search, Google, and they look for the cars that they want, right? That's fine, but with they have to specifically type in whatever that they want, right? So with our AI system, let's say for example, your company or your website is based on a car dealership or a car repair shop. Okay? So what happens is that when they go into your website using our multilingual conversational AI chatbot, you're getting two, right? You're getting the trivia chatbot, and then you're gonna get the customer service chatbot as well. All that we train that for you guys, right? You don't have to do anything. So except for pasting and providing us with the FAQs, of course, but pasting the code into your website. So that's the thing. So what we are doing here is that somebody comes into your website, you are a car manufacturer or a car dealership and or car repair shop, right? So what happens is that uh, with the system on your running on your website, someone comes in and say, you know what, I want to buy a a family car. My family have, we're a family of five, right? And we plan to use this car for going to grocery, going to soccer practice, going to some weekend trips somewhere, that kind of stuff. Can you do that in Google? Maybe yes, maybe no. So, but with our system, it's trained already for that, as if you're talking to a real uh, car salesman, right? So the system's gonna provide some recommendations. Okay, here are the different cars that we believe fit your um, the type of car that you're looking for. So when that's been like iron, like literally giving you a different kind of choices, and you select on one or two, then when you come into the car dealership, you're gonna say, yeah, with your online website chatbot, and this is the things that it recommended me. What can we do about this thing? So you can go to the car dealership and say, I want to do a test drive on this one. Um, I've decided on this kind of car or this kind of car, and this is all thanks to the chatbot, right? So the chatbot will provide you things as if you're talking to a real life person. So that's a beautiful thing about this thing. And actually, I tried it myself. I was doing this test with the auto chatbot, and it provided me with a great recommendation, which I see. If I'm actually buying a new car, uh, this is I would be using an auto chatbot as well, like on our side. So that's the thing, and I was able to narrow down my selection process, and that is because I was able to explain to the bot what I wanted to have, and then uh, I could ask the trivia bot as well, like, okay, so tell me about this particular car. Or tell me something I don't know about this particular car, and they would say, well, did you know that this car actually has more mileage than the average car out there, or this car has a lot of compartment size, bigger compartment size that you can put a lot of your stuff for your family with, that kind of stuff. So it brings that kind of interactivity. It's not just like people are gonna go to your car dealership or car repair shop that it's a flat brochure, right? Most of the websites nowadays are flat brochures. They come in, they see the whatever product and service that you have, and people might be, they might look around your website to look for an FAQ because if you have some questions. But once they see this little um, thing on the lower right hand side of the website, they know that that's a chatbot, right? If it's our chatbot, you guys are going to be a great company because it's tribute chatbot and a customer service bot as well. So it can provide the customer questions, answer the questions for your customers for you. And then when they're ready to make a decision already, when they're ready to buy, they're gonna make an appointment with you. They can just contact your number and say, "Hey, I'm ready because I was able to get the information I'm looking for, and I'm ready to go into your dealership and do a test drive." So that's the thing. Now, for the car repair company side, for an example, is that it can tell people on how to uh, uh, create tips and a way to maintain your car, right? So in order to have uh, longer mileage, you have to do this or that kind of stuff. You check your tires, what kind of pressure that you're looking for the tire. So those are the things that you're looking for. So that's what we have here. So again, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and comment below where you're seeing this video, and as well as what is your business, what is your website, so people can see your website address. You can comment below on that one, add your website there, tell us about what your website or your business does, and hopefully we can get you guys some hits as well, like additional visitors, and getting awareness of your website. Okay, guys, until next time, we do this thing um, at least once a day. So we currently doing this thing twice a day for now because of the Labor Day weekend. So leading up to the Labor Day weekend, and of this amazing deal, guys, you gotta remember, this is a limited time, lifetime deal with this price because it's Labor Day sale. It's a very, very, very small investment for a lifetime value. It adds to your website and to your business. So go to millipol.com. And also, when you're saying this, we're selling this domain, cdtv.net. And when you go to cdtv.net, you're going to see an After Nick page. You contact After Nick and discuss your next steps from there. All right. So check out cdtv.net too. But for now, if you have any questions or something like that, go to millipol.com. And if you're ready to buy, we'll be happy to assist you at getting your website up and running with this Trivia AI and customer service bot. Hope you enjoy this uh, episode, and we're gonna have more episodes to come. And tell me what you guys are looking for, like if you want like topic ideas or something like that, or about your business, so we can discuss that as well. So I can answer some questions about your business as well. So on how we can assist you with your business, leave a comment below. And again, like and subscribe, guys. Okay, thumbs up, and cheers for now.